This is a paid program. JJ Publicidad, EMR, and its owners and associates take no responsibility for the opinions or statements made by the talk show host or their guest.
Knowledge is power. Boost Your Business, the show that elevates your business with ideas, tips, advice, information, and tools that will take your business to the next level. Boost Your Business with Erika Sánchez begins now.
Hi, good morning. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to BYB, Boost Your Business. I'm Erika, and I am your host for today. And as you guys know, I've been doing this for a couple of months now, and it's something that I do for fun, a hobby that I enjoy, and never did I expect to have my own radio show to boost other people's business. And it's a blessing, and I enjoy it, and I have fun with it. But again, I have my own firm. It's called Thrive Profit Engineer. It's a consulting firm where I help owners elevate their business to the next level with franchise development and ghost kitchens. So if you're an owner who has a restaurant, who has pretty much any concept that could be elevated with franchise development, please call me. This is a very unique firm that we franchise over 600 businesses all across the world. And we have a proven method, a proven concept to really, really help you, give you the tools that you need, and guide you through the whole process to really franchise your business. So we are to be trusted, and you can give me a call at 602-500-7484. But anyway, going back to the show here today, we have a lovely, lovely friend of mine who I've been friends with for a couple of months now, and also a business owner. She launched her business not long ago, and I'm super, super, super proud of her because I know she was debating at first to start her business. She was asking all of the friends like Erika and all the other friends like, should I start my business? Absolutely, why not? And she had the courage to start her business working full time, literally working full time. And she launched Angels by Feather by Ili. And this is some of the products that she has right here. So she has a whole full set, and she has a couple of styles that we're going to go in more depth. But before we continue, I want to introduce Ili Sandoval. She's right here, and she's super, super gorgeous.
Hi, my name is Ileana Sandoval.
Welcome. So tell us a little bit more about who you are, and are you from Arizona? Were you born in Arizona or California? I thought it was from California, right?
Yes. So my name is Ileana. I was born in Los Angeles, California, and I moved down here to Arizona when I was 5 years old. So I've been living here all my life. My mom was a single mom, so I have 4 sisters, and also I have 3 children. I have 2 stepkids, and I got into fashion school, and I always loved the fashion industry because I believe that, the beauty industry is something for women even for men and for everyone, like it's always growing, so it never goes out of business. It's like the medical field, so I feel like this is something that always draw me back. I did also go to school to, for my BA for early childhood psychology.
Wow, okay.
And for some reason, something always pushed me back to go into like fashion and do something that I really liked. And this is something that I always wanted to do, but I was always too busy. I'm like, I work full time. I'm a part-time student. I'm a mother, and I'm like, I don't have time. But I was like, I have to do something that for myself as well, because sometimes I feel like as women, we always get so busy, and we don't do stuff that we always wanted to do. So I did ask my friends. I asked Erica, I asked Rosa, and I asked my sisters, and they were like, just do it. And I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna try it, see how it goes. And oh my God, it's amazing. I don't know why I waited so long.
I have to ask you, I'm not sure if you want to share this, but can you share maybe what your first month of revenue was when you first launched?
Yes, so we had done a lot of promoting, and I was just amazed. Like, the orders were just coming in. I think like within like the first month, it was like about like $800. Just
okay, yeah.
It was pretty good, and then it just started growing and growing, and I'm like, oh my God, like seriously, the fashion, like anything that has to do with like beauty, like the beauty industry is something that just, it grows all the time.
You're all about beauty, Ili. Like, your fashion is amazing. You always look gorgeous, and you're always like, you're like an image of many women. Because I lack when it comes to fashion. I lack about lashes. I'm just like work mode, business mode, but I learned a lot from you when it comes to. And when I was asked by you to be a special, guest to select one of the styles that I like, and then name it one of my favorite, goddess, goddesses, right? And I was like Medusa or Athena. Those are my two favorite ones growing up. I'm like, I like Medusa and Athena. And when I selected the one that I got, I'm like, I'm gonna call it Medusa, right?
Yes.
So talk about that story. Remember, you had everyone this grand opening we had at your house, and it was all pretty.
So, I mean, my friends are actually really motivating. So I wanted to make sure that everyone was part of it. So I was like, okay, we're all friends, but we're also different. So we all have like different styles, and we all like different things. We have different eye colors, different, like, almond shape eyes. And I wanted to make sure that I had eyelashes for everybody, and that they were there and they helped me, because I believe that every woman is like, we are all our own goddess. We're all beautiful in our different ways. And I wanted to make sure that they were part of it as well, and they can join me with like my little journey of my lash business. So I wanted to make sure that, they chose their lash and come up with the name and something that, like, I don't know, like make them feel beautiful too, and make sure that every woman felt like a goddess.
Yeah, no, we had fun. We were there for a couple hours, and I'm not sure if Javier can show an Instagram. There was a couple of girls who were wearing the angel feather, the wings. If you can see her, this is her Instagram account. You guys can see, this is all of her stuff here on Instagram. You guys can go in there and place your orders. But you can see Athena, Luna, and that's me right there. I look so funny. Do not ignore my page. Keep going down, but there's other girls there too. And then we have, some of the girls that, and I'm wearing lashes today. So as you guys can see, thank you, Javier. I'm actually wearing, what am I wearing? What did I choose for today?
This ones are the Armidas. So, sometimes you just need the everyday look. So you don't want to put too much volume, but you want to make sure that your eyes always look presentable, especially right now with the mask. The only thing they really can see is your eyes.
That's a good point.
And it's really important, because when you talk to someone, you're talking to them and you're doing eye contact. And I believe that your eyes should always look beautiful.
I agree. I love it. Yes. I've always been into the lash industry, even before. Even before that, I used to be, when I worked at a Mason Lash, I got to learn the impact about lashes in the industry. And I do want to go over something. I want to go over stats, and I did a market study about lash industry, and I want to share this important fact about why I think Ileana's business is going to be so successful, and she's doing so well, and why her business is so healthy and growing month to month over month. It's because, literally from 2019 to 2025, there's going to be a compounded growth of almost 5.2% when it comes to online orderings of lashes. So that is a very critical number to know as a business owner and as a business consultant, because we know that this kind of industry is huge. But why? Because women, like she said, is critical, that we want to feel good, and our eyes are the first thing that we look at when we're making eye contact, right?
Yes, it's really important, just because even at work, when you first meet someone, you look at them in the eye. And I mean, we always want to make sure that we always feel secure too and confident. And I believe that having lashes on it just gives you a full look. And I mean, I just think it just enhances our beauty and I agree. Women.
This is her website. If you guys want to go in there, you guys can go and look at all the names that we called. Stephanie, which ones did Stephanie select?
She got the Athena ones, because she always goes and gets her lashes done, and sometimes they start falling off. Okay. And she would be walking and then half of them would be falling off. And I was like, Stephanie, your lashes are half messy. And she's like, oh my God, I know, I need to get lashes. So I wanted to get something that, gave her the full look still, and that would also blend in with her other lashes. Yeah. So that one gave her the perfect look, and she named it Athena too. So Medusa was really cute too, because it has the whole boss girl
Which one
look.
did you select? Which one is the one that you
selected the goddess, because it has I never thought I would like the full 3D full look, but when I tried them on, I'm like, because I have small eyes, so I was
and you're wearing them right now, so we can get closer to her eyes. Maybe you can see her lashes are literally 3D. Wow,
yes.
Look at that. It's gorgeous.
So they're really cute, and it has the cotton band too, so they're really flexible. So when you put them on, they're not heavy, they're really lightweight, and they give you the full effect.
Wow.
Yeah, they're super cute. I know, I thought I was actually gonna like the little small ones, but when I tried this ones on, I just felt more confident. And then I would get so many compliments. They're like, oh my God, your lashes are so pretty. I'm like, oh, thank you. Yeah. I was like, I'm wearing the goddess ones.
So I have a funny story to share. I went on a date not long ago, and then I went to Walgreens and I purchased some of the lashes there. They were pretty long. They're longer than the ones we had. And I went on this date, and then he's like, whoa, you have some what's wrong with your eyes? And I'm like, what? He's like, you're wearing too long lashes. And I'm like, I don't think so. And I asked the waitress and the server, and they're like, you look fabulous. And I'm like, thank you. But this guy's like saying that I have. Anyway, I took them off, but it's easy to remove. So that's go back to my other thing is that you can remove them, and that is the beauty of this kind of lashes versus getting them individually done, is that if you're happy and it's a luxury that you want to maintain and wake up every single morning with the lashes on, you can do that. But with this, you can take them off and remove them, right? You have the glue. She has the the glue here as well. Talk to me more about the glue, because I know there's something cool about this glue and the eyeliner.
Yes. So I do have the gel glue.
Okay.
And I wanted to make sure that we had something that we can carry in our purse and that it looks cute.
Yeah, this is
because
so cute.
you know how normally they have those little tubes. And I mean, when you go out, like you have the tubes and then you have to be pressing them or, squeezing them for it to come out. And it was really uncomfortable because when I first started wearing lashes, I was like, oh my God. I'm like, it closed. I'm like, oh my God. All right. I would press it and so much would come out. Mm-hmm. So I started trying different glue. So this is one of the ones that I really liked because it's like a pen.
That is so pretty though. And I like the bling bling on that.
Yes. And it's really cute. So you can put it actually in your purse. And when you go, you always carry like a small little bag. So I think it's really easy to carry with you. Mm-hmm. This one is it has a little bit of glue, but it's more like an eyeliner. And then this one is waterproof. So I like to wear this one. Yeah. So that one's really cute because you can wear it as an eyeliner. It's waterproof. And this is your little glue. We have the new ones that are going to be coming out. They're diosas. Okay. And those ones, I like them to be at home because you can keep it at home or just put it in your purse because it's a little bit smaller. This ones are a little bit longer, but I think they're cute because they're discreet. You won't know that this is like,
I love it.
A gel pen, but they're super cute and convenient. And I'm really excited that I was like I need something like like goddess, like cute that stands out, glamour and all that. So I did little toolkits too. So we have the little scissors, the applicators,
I see that,
and the little wand with the little it's the sanitize because you can just put it in there and it's not like in your purse like flying everywhere. So that one's really cute too.
So you have the wand, which is very critical to brush your lashes, right?
Yes.
So this comes in the kit, and then you have the scissors to customize the lash extension, and then
to add the glue. The applicator with the scissors too. So they're really cute and they're all rose gold too.
Awesome. That's awesome. Well, okay, so this is great stuff. So let's go to her website again real quick. I wanted to show her that the value of her lashes, they're mink lashes, right? They're what else is there about this product that makes it so unique?
So it's zero animal cruelty, and they're actually also reusable. So you're saving so much money because I know that when you go get your lashes, you pay about $60, $80, sometimes even more. You can pay about $12, get this set, and they're all reusable. So you can use them up to 30 times or, depending how you take care of them, you can use them more. So you're saving so much more money and, you can take them off, you can get a full look, you can get, more of a natural look, daily look, or just what you feel more comfortable. So you have different sets that you can try on. You can reuse them. And
what is the lifespan like of the lash set? So if I were to buy this from you today, like how long will it last me typically?
They are up to they're supposed to last for 30 days. Okay. But you can keep them longer depending how you take care of them. Okay. It does come in a cute little case, so you can definitely keep them in the little cases, or just if you have somewhere else where you keep them safe. So as long as you take really good care, they can last longer. I was like, so it's just depending how you take care of them.
Very well. Now let's go a little bit more back. I remember when I went to your house one time just to hang out, you had mentioned there was a reason to why you started your business, and I want to share that story because it stayed with me. And when I was giving you some ideas of how to elevate your business, you had told me that you wanted to do a quinceañera for your daughter. Yes. And that you were doing all of these things to save her money, money to help her do quinceañera. Yes. That really impacted me a lot. I'm like, well, look at this woman hustling for giving her daughter that, quinceañera, right? That she wanted to do. So share that story because you didn't share that part of the story here, and I want to make sure that people know what inspired you to do this,
Yeah, so I wanted to do something because I'm like, okay, well, I didn't know how expensive they were. I was like, oh my God. I was like, they're actually pretty pricey to have a quinceañera. So I was telling my daughter, I was like, well, what can we do so we can make sure that you can have your dream quinceañera? And she's like, well, Mom, why don't you do something with, what you went to school for? I was like, okay, well, I mean, I already work in the medical field.
Yeah.
And, but I'm like, I don't know. I don't have time for another job, I was like, I'm too busy. I have my kids in sports.
Right.
I work full time, and I'm a part-time student and a full-time mom too. So my daughter's like, Mom, what about lashes? You're always, everywhere you go, you always have your lashes. And I'm like, you know what? That's a good idea. So I got, me and my daughter started going through like lashes, and then I was like, my sister, she's planning with Stephanie. She's like, I'll help you. So she definitely helped me a lot to, start my little business, because I had no idea what to expect or how to start this idea that I've had for years. And she was really helpful with everything. I'm super excited. She helped me come up with prices, with the website, everything. She was very, very, helpful with all this planning, as well as even, I remember calling, Rosa was on the phone talking to Stephanie, and I was like, I don't know if I should do this. And she's like, Amiga, what are you talking about? Just do it. So I definitely did it. So it was exciting. But yes, my daughter was definitely one of my motivations to push me to do it, because I'm like, you know what? I need to make sure that I encourage her to also know that she can be a businesswoman, and she's actually the one who helps me package them too.
Nice.
We come up together, and I was like, okay, Mom, like, she has her own little set. She actually created the Cupid and Venus, because Cupid is the the daughter of Venus.
Yeah.
So it's the mom and daughter. So we did like little pictures, and she modeled them, and she really does not like pictures. She's so pretty, but she's just like, no, Mom, pictures are more for you. But no, she came up with her little set, and she likes more like of the natural look as well. So it was perfect. We came up with this cute little idea. And I want her to be, to know how to start a business as well, and not to give up in her dreams. And that's something that since day one, I've like tried to encourage them. I was like, never give up in your education. If you have dreams, don't give up in your goals. So this is something that we came up together, and, it's like, it's exciting.
I love it, Amy. Yeah. Thanks for sharing that story. And I remember when I spoke to you, I'm like, wow, I never had a quinceañera, and it was very small, but, my mom used to sell porcelanas, and you remind me of my mom in a way where, you are doing whatever you can, but you're also getting her involved for her to be part of that. And I think there's a video or a picture of you and your daughter together promoting your lashes, I think, on Instagram. Is there one?
Yes, I do have some. I also have my my TikTok, and I promote my business there. So I've gotten a lot of clients actually from TikTok.
Yes.
Like that's so funny, because I'm like, we do a lot of videos, and a lot of people actually message me, are like, where can I purchase your lashes? And I'm like, oh my God. I was like, but yes, TikTok was actually really helpful too. You wouldn't even think about it. I would see my kids doing that at the grocery stores or anywhere we would go, like dancing, and I'm like, oh my God, these kids are crazy.
So for you guys to know, if you sell any products, clothing, anything that is product retail, if you know how to promote it on TikTok, TikTok could be your number one source of ordering supplies and products.
Yes.
Pretty much anything that has some kind of, or even a service, right? But they're well known to be like lashes, makeup, weight loss programs, clothing, all that stuff. So
perfect way to market.
Yes, it is. It is. And if you can add music to it, which I've seen you add music, you very, very up to date, unique, pretty cool, edgy, and that's what more of the younger generation is looking at is the cool stuff, So if you get their attention and they're watching you, they're gonna place an order. You know?
Before it was like the newspaper. You would, you find out what was going on in the newspaper or TV. But most of the times, like, we're always working or we're always on the go. So you have your phone with you, and social media is a great way to market like your products. And like I said, I think like TikTok has had most of my, clientele from there, but they've helped me out a lot, and now we're selling them like, because at first I was like, oh, I'm just going to do it here, in Arizona, but then they started messaging me. They're like, no, can you please do it international? I want to be able to purchase your lashes in different states and stuff. I'm like, oh my God, like, let's open it up for everybody to try them, because I wanted to make something that would make every woman feel beautiful, and not just here, but everywhere. So those are some of my, friends who also our clients, and like, they're showing their selfies and they look so beautiful. I was like, I love the way they just feel so confident and so pretty. I was like, see how beautiful?
I love it. So talk to me more about your logo. I love your logo. It's it's you, and I love that you're using yourself as an image. It's a gorgeous artwork, and I think it's So pretty. So talk to me more about what got you to do this logo as your image for your business.
So I had been going through different logos, and I'm like, okay, I want to make sure that I have something pretty and different. So TikTok. I went on TikTok and I was like, how to find the best logo? And I seen a lot of the times they were using themselves as cartoons. And I'm like, you know what? That's really cute. I'm like, I wonder how it would look if I do my little cartoon logo. And I found, you can see it says Yan Archery right here.
I see that you're carrying a lash strip on the hand. I see that.
She created that. She was like, okay, I showed her some of my pictures, and I'm like, okay, here you go. And she was like, okay, I'm gonna create something so pretty. And she showed me this, and I was like, oh my god, I love it. It's like the goddess look. It has the lashes. She's carrying that. And I'm like, here you go.
I love it. This is so cool.
I was like, so it's super cute. I'm like, I mean, I am like, she did such an amazing job. You guys should definitely contact her and reach out to her if you guys need help with your like logos. But I also wanted to make sure that when I did my little boxes, I love rose gold. Okay. And I have my little rose gold
I see
boxes
this.
And
the back of this right here.
So glittery and glamorous. I was like, it looks so glamorous. I was like, okay, let's do something like this.
Who does not want to buy this or just keep the box for like?
The box is cute itself. I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, I'm a little extra. I was
you can actually use the box for something else. Once you take this off, you can actually use it for something else. I put your pins in there.
I know. I was like, you can reuse it. So
I love it.
You're getting double. I was like, yeah, because I was like, I would see other lash boxes and they were just paper, and I'm like, oh, okay, they just look, boring. But then when you get this, and also my little niece, she started her little business, and she's really young, and she started. Making her little stickers, and she made me like Échale Ganas, Boss Girl, Latinas, and she started helping me out with my business. I was like, oh my god, it's a perfect way to promote it.
Cute. Échale Ganas.
I love including little extra stuff in your boxes because who doesn't? When you get your little Etsy box every month or your little packages, you get your lashes and you get little stickers and extras. And my friend Jessie actually helped me make my little thank you cards. Thank you, Jessie.
I was like, I like the angel over here. Blessed beyond measure. Look at this.
Yes. So we have different one, even boss girl, because every girl is a boss girl. Even at home, even if you're a stay-at-home mom, hey, full-time job.
Brush my lashes.
Yes. We have our little wands with us.
Amiga, we gotta create a something similar like this one, but put it in here and put it close.
I'm working on that one.
Just don't steal the idea.
Yes, no, we're looking. I'm looking in other ways, but right now it's I'm like, I want to bring other stuff and other beauty products and
good.
Little by little. But I can't wait for you guys to try the Diosa glue. That one is really cute. It's white, but when you put it on it, it's clear. So it's really cute because even if you mess up and if it's black, you have to like redo it again. But with this one, it like just it's like you can't even see it. It's like transparent. So it's really cute. I can't wait for those ones to come out and for you guys to try them. They're super cute. Love
it. We're going to go on a break shortly soon, but before we do that, I want to talk about the topic. So as you guys saw that in our radio show, there's a topic we want to talk about, and how to enhance the women's, girls, the beauty with lash extensions. And I know some people are against it. I know parents are against their kids using lashes, especially their daughters, right, at a certain age. But I think we're in a generation where everyone's using lashes at this point. And especially, I know in our last show with Adriana, we talked about cancer patients too. We talked about, there's certain people, certain candidates, I would say, that this kind of product is very impactful and in a good way. Thank you. Thanks for joining us, by the way. And then, hi, Stephanie.
Hey.
And then, but yeah, there are perfect candidates like that, but it doesn't mean that not anyone else can use it. So we all can. Now, CEOs, busy women like yourself, you named it. You said it very clear and loud earlier. Is that we are always on the go. You are a mom. You are a full-time worker. You have your kids, 3 kids who are doing sports most of the time, right?
Yes. So I'm always on the go. If you're asking what Ileana's doing, she's always on the go. That's why they're like, how can you do this too? I'm like, I'm used to it. I'm always used to being busy. And this is such an amazing way to be able to make extra money for other women, because I'm like, you work full-time job and, you know, you do all your marketing from home. You post a post and share it, and, you know, people like it. And I mean, who does not like to feel beautiful?
And I want to, yeah, absolutely. And I agree with you. What about ambassadors? Are you going to have anyone be an ambassador for your company? Since, you know, this is such a great product that you have here, are you going to be offering those positions soon? Like, pay them a commission to be an ambassador?
That would be such a good idea. I actually
You're very
never
welcome.
thought about it. Thank you. See?
Oh, that's their family. That's their kids, yeah.
That was an old picture, but that's my son. They're older. My daughter's already in high school, and
they're so adorable. By the way, your daughter she is beautiful. Her daughter is a grown, you know, young lady, and oh my goodness, all of your kids are cute.
Thank you. I was like, my son's very athletic, so I'm always the football mom, but with lashes on. Because I'm always that's why I was like, I'm always on the go. So I think this is a good idea, because I don't have time to do my makeup many of the times when I go out to the football games, and you're out there all day. So you put your lashes and you just feel like you have your whole makeup done.
I love it, yeah. Well, we're going to go on a quick short break right now. And when we come back, I'm going to be having, if you guys don't remember, I think the last show, we had Adriana. She's saying no to me right now, because we're going to force her to come on the show, because we want her to, because she's also a business owner for the Lash Beauties, the same concept. But here we're not competing with each other. We are all friends. We're all about collaborating and helping each other out, because whatever is working for her is going to help her. And there's always enough people in Arizona and all across the world for everyone to grow. We all got to work together as a team and empower each other as women and help each other grow. So she was here doing Elena's makeup this morning, and we were thinking of like bringing another expert that has been doing this for a while now. She has her own product, as you guys saw it last week, the lashes. But I want to dive a little bit more in depth with the topic of how to enhance your look, and you know, and I'm sure you guys heard this before, but and I don't want to be repetitive, but is how can we like maybe bring ambassadors? How can we help the community make an impact and making a side money if they're looking for ambassadors for both of their company, right? Or, you know, how can you look good? How can you go back and feel good about yourself? Because every day, you know, I know with the pandemic that happened, we shifted our mentality a lot with, you know, maybe not feeling, we probably gained weight. We probably didn't go out as much during the year because we were always stayed at home. But now that we're getting back in the routine of going out, you know, if you never wore lashes, you know, or if you have, maybe this is something that you might be interested in buying and trying out and seeing how impactful it can help you look, you know. So we'll be back shortly after this break commercial. Thank you.
Don't take off just yet. We have a lot more to share. We will be back in 3, 2, 1.
Soy Iván Lugo de Rojo Radio. Te invito a que me escuches todos los martes a las 7 de la noche por Entre Mujeres Radio, porque Entre Mujeres Radio es mi radio.
Done deal. This is Boost Your Business with Erika Sánchez.
That's cheesy. Oh, hi, welcome back. Welcome back to BYB. I'm Erica, and I'll be your host for today. And we just went back on a break commercial, but I had mentioned earlier that we're going to talk a little bit more, diving into more of the conversation about, you know, how lashes can really make an impact to your beauty and or enhance your beauty, because we're all beautiful women, and you know, we all have our, you know, inner, you know, superpower woman or goddess. You know, now we're talking about goddess here, but I'm Medusa. You know, I'm the Medusa one with the snakes all over the hair. I'm kidding. But I'm bringing along here, and she's our friend, and you know, she was here last week. Adriana, you know, we'll give you a moment to introduce yourself, Adriana. You know, but we want to dive into this topic and talk about how to enhance, because those two ladies here right now these are two example ladies of entrepreneurships, working moms, full-time, and building their empire. This is what's so beautiful about this, is that these two ladies work full-time, you know, and they're building this amazing empire, and they're moms, for God's sake. So if there is no excuse, if you are at home and you're like, I don't know how to start my business, I don't know what to do, well, hey, maybe you need a wake-up call, because if they're doing it, you can do it too.
Definitely.
There's no excuse, you know. There's wake up, get out of the bed, you know.
Just do it.
But Adriana, thank you for joining us. I'm sorry we kind of threw you in or forced to jump.
This is my payback for throwing in Claudia last week. Man.
Thank you, Claudia.
Well, thank you for pushing me in. But I do agree with you. There is really no excuse. You just have to have the passion and the want. And like, you know, in her case, you know, the fact that she wants to do this for her daughter's quinceañera, that's, I think, amazing, because it's a amazing inspiration. But it's not only, you know, showing other moms that you can do it, but it's showing her daughter, you know, what you can do. Like, there's no limits. You can still, you know,
absolutely
do it. Like, you know, I think a lot of parents aren't showing their kids enough that. So that's amazing.
I agree. Now, when it comes to the enhancing the beauty, Adriana and, you know, Eli, your opinion, like, how can we help those women, or, you know, anyone, maybe cancer patients? We talked about this topic last time, remember, Adriana? And, you know, how can we make an impact to those people? And what are you offering today, too, to, you know, those people who are watching today who want to maybe buy your products? What is it? What are you offering them for free, right? But also, how can we make an impact? What is your recommend? What is your feedback? What is your suggestions, you know?
I mean, everybody's different, but like, for example, I've been very passionate about, you know, helping the community in you know, any way I can. And I feel like, you know, cancer patients, it's a huge thing, because, you know, they do, like we talked about last time, lose hair, lose lashes. So the fact that you can gift them, you know, the feeling of feeling glamorous or feeling a little bit normal, you know, even if it's for a day, I think it's amazing. So, and working together, I think, you know, like, you know, when we've done in the past, it's not only one person making a difference, it's a lot of us.
Yes.
And, you know, when we work together, you know, we were talking about competition. There is no competition.
Of course not. No.
It's so huge. The market's so huge, you know, different areas. You know, I remember when she reached out to me, you know, a while back. She's like, "Hi, I'm kind of embarrassed, but, you know, I wanted to ask you some questions." And I'm like, "Of course, let's do this." You know, like, how can I help you? I mean, I've always been a very big believer, you know, of supporting other women, especially working moms.
Absolutely.
So if there is, you know, another woman out there that is interested in getting into a business, even if it's not lashes, you know, in the beauty industry, and there is something that I can help, I'm more than willing to answer questions. I'm always willing to do that. So
yes, no, I remember because we met up with Adriana. I was like, okay, what can we do? I'm like, because I like, you know, starting your own business should never be like a competition. How many grocery stores are there? How many gas stations are there? And they're all successful still. So we can all become successful and empower each other, help each other.
I love it.
You know, we need to make sure that women support each other. And you know, Adriana was amazing. She was like, okay, this is what I do. This is what worked for me. And, you know, I think that was so amazing, especially because I was starting and I wanted to get feedback from someone that was already doing it. And you're so successful with it, too. So,
you know, when I started, it was kind of hard because I don't think I did as, you know, now there's TikTok, there's YouTube, there's a lot of things. But I think when I started, I Googled, I use YouTube, but I don't think TikTok was in. So, and then, you know, a lot of people, unfortunately, aren't willing to help, aren't willing to answer questions. And I don't understand why. So when she reached out to me, I was like, I'm glad that you reached out to me because I really wished I would have had someone I could have asked those questions and
When
I
you
didn't.
started at first, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so I was able to help her with some shipping questions. I know she was very frustrated. I was frustrated. I bought things, I paid for things that I absolutely didn't need.
You went through the mistakes in the
Yes.
already.
So
at
I
that
told her,
point.
don't do
Yeah.
this, don't do that, don't buy this, don't So I was really happy that I was able to help her.
That's
And
awesome.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Well, when it comes to enhancing the women's, face, is there any before and after photos on your Instagram?
I think I have one.
Can we show maybe Javier, if you can go on her Instagram, let's show the impact of how lashes can really enhance your look, with or without makeup. And we talked about that last week too. Is that let's just say that you're not gonna wear any makeup that day, but if you just wear lashes, it's like wearing mascara without having to wear mascara. No, don't use mine. No, don't
See how
use that
beautiful
mine.
she
That
looks?
was
Look at her Medusa look.
Use hers.
Yes.
Woo.
no.
See?
I was actually faking that, and I did not know you were gonna use it. And
Hey,
used
you're
it
a
on purpose.
natural. You're
We
a
have a
natural.
Before and after. I was like, there's my goddess ones.
See, I could have done that. Oh,
I was like, we have a before and after here.
there
This
it is.
When,
No, there's another one. I think.
it is before and after. I think it's next to the.
Let's
Which,
see.
I mean, my
I think he's gonna
beautiful
show it
friend
right
looks amazingly beautiful too.
now. Okay, there it is in the
It's-
middle, Javier. In the
it's
middle,
right there.
Before and
Before
after.
and
There
after.
one. Look at that! Oh my
It's
goodness!
a huge
Yes.
difference.
And she's not wearing any makeup. I'm assuming.
No,
on
my
this one.
friend Stephanie. She, Ashley. She was like, Ileana, I want to try them. I'm really not into lashes because my lashes are really, you can't see them. They're really blonde. And I'm like, try them. And she's like, I want to try your Lunas. And she tried them, and I'm like, you look so pretty. Look at how much your eye, it just stands out.
And yes, her eye color will stand out even more. It looks more volume, you know.
Gives
And-
you that 3D look, the full.
And you can just you can look fabulous all day without just wearing the lashes. You can even jump on, go to a dinner if you need to go on a date or something. Like, not much you don't have to do. You're not putting any chemicals on your face. You're just putting the glue and the strip, and you're good to go, right?
Yep.
And if you have this kit, so if you have your purse and something happens. Remember one time I posted a video on Instagram that my lash was literally like half falling off, and I'm like, and I have no glue, so what do? I'm screwed. But if you buy the whole kit, you can carry in your purse.
Yes,
And-
you have the kit or your little.
And that's what's nice
Glue.
about this. It's so convenient. You
Yes.
throw it in there. It's cute. You can pull it
Yes,
out.
it's
use
super
it.
cute.
Let's see. We're gonna put it here on the camera so you can see it. Look how gorgeous it is. And then if you open
Yes.
it up, you can see it. In the middle here.
Yes, it's
It's
super
such
cute
a
and it's
nice tip.
discreet. Like you won't be able to tell. It's like
And
like
it's
a
versatile
gel
because
pen.
you can even use it as a eyeliner, right?
Yes, so it's an eyeliner as
liquid
well.
proof eyeliner and
it's
the
thin.
glue.
So it literally can be used as an eyeliner as well because it's really thin. So we have this one, and we also have the clear one. So if you do request the clear one, if you don't like the eyeliner
Liner, you
look,
just
we
want a
have the
natural
clear ones.
lash.
And
Now
then-
I have to ask you, when did you break even? So you made an investment when you first started, and you put in capital, right? After how long did you break even? When do you say that you saw that you broke even and then you started being profitable?
I would say honestly, I wasn't expecting it for it to go, as good as it went the first month. I'm like, oh my gosh! I think the first 2 weeks I seen everything
Come back.
I was not expecting it. I was honestly thinking, I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna start, see how it goes, and no, I mean, I'm very happy that I have a lot of amazing friends. You guys all helped me.
That's what we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, share it.
How you just can't go wrong in the beauty industry.
No.
Women.
No.
We were just talking about this. I mean,
No.
women can be broke, not have a dollar in their purse, but lashes
Yes.
are a must. That lipstick, your favorite lipstick that you wear all the time, is a must. And that's why I think the beauty industry is so successful. It's one of those
It never goes out of
industries that you
business.
just, when was it in the recession that even women were still investing and buying their makeup because that's just something that I think we just need.
Well, hold on, Mia. Let me tell you something that I know when it comes to profit and loss. In the big corporate like Target, Walgreens, the number one thing that is being stolen, and I hate to say it, Our lashes.
Yes.
People are stealing lashes.
It's just
Oh my goodness.
you have to have them. You really do.
I feel like you do. You need it. Just
And I'm sorry, but I've had a lot of I do makeup, and I've had women who've never worn lashes before, and they're like, no, I feel like they're too dramatic. They're gonna be heavy and blah blah blah. And then they're like, okay, we'll try them out. It only takes one time to try them out, and then you're obsessed and you're hooked, and you're gonna continue buying them.
God.
yes.
It's just
Happens with everything that we try on our face.
Yes.
it's one of those things that it just it just makes your whole face look put together,
Completes your
even
look.
if you're not wearing any makeup. So
Yes.
Absolutely.
And I mean, I feel like you're saving so much
Thank you,
money
Javier.
too.
Oh, there we go. I wanted to show you
Cosmetics, it's just people need
in
cosmetics.
Walmart.
You need to feel beautiful. And I mean,
Yes.
what other than, I mean, I wanted to make sure something you can reuse, because as a mom too, we're always trying to save money.
Of
How can I
course.
save money? I'm like,
Absolutely.
okay, well, instead of going to, you're like, so sometimes you have to minimize some of the things. I'm like, okay, I can't do this anymore. I need to, So for me, I wanted to make sure that it was something affordable. And I mean, they're reusable. You can use them up to 30 times. You don't have to worry about going, constantly and
And
spending
they can
more
even
money.
go longer as long as you
Yes.
take care of them and clean them. And
Yes.
you have that little brush and the box where you can put them back in so they don't get smushed, and and you just take care of them and they last longer. So
Yes, they do.
it's an investment. You as long as you take care
And
of
you
it, it'll
save.
go longer.
Yeah, you save. And we're also going to have them featured in Neela's fashion show.
Yes, talk
so
about that.
that's exciting. All the models will be using Angel Feathers by Illy.
Okay.
So I'm so excited about that. When they asked me if, I can have all the models use my product, I was like, oh my God, that's amazing.
So you're being featured also in modeling agency,
Yes.
model agencies, or is it a model show?
It's a fashion show.
Like,
Fashion
it's a
show.
fashion show.
So,
Adriana's part
wow.
of it too.
Oh, I'm excited. So there you go. Were you expecting that at all?
I honestly, I was not. When Rosa had mentioned it to me, I was like, oh, okay. But, when they actually reached out to me and asked me if I can, have my product be used by all these beautiful models. And I'm like, oh my God,
It's
yes.
promotion
love
for
it.
them, promotion for you.
Yes.
So it's
I
definitely
was
a good
like,
win.
It's exciting.
You see, that's like a trade exchange. Like you're promoting or helping each other, and I love that.
yeah,
I love that.
absolutely.
That's what's being done. So, congratulations! And I can't.
Thank you.
The show is when? Is it going to be on the 25th? Right?
September 25th.
September
Yes.
25th. What
Great
time is
line.
the event?
I think they're still working on details on that,
Okay.
but
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll be posting that.
On
Yes.
social media. Perfect.
It's going to be such a great line. It's like working out clothes. And I mean, for me, like I said, I'm a football mom. So I'm always with like leggings, working out clothes everywhere. So
But with your lashes and makeup.
with my lashes on, yes. I always carry my little stick with my little lashes and my baseball cap in there. I have a
"I'm ready to
2-year-old,
go."
so he definitely keeps me busy and they stay on.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit more about also you though. I know we shared briefly that you are, single mom, working hard, working a lot. But what about you? What do you do for fun, amiga? Or like what do you enjoy? You're more of a wine or the book kind of gal, or
I enjoy time with my friends. Honestly, I enjoy like all the time with you guys because I'm really my job is really I have to be available all the time, and I manage a medical office and it's really busy, and also my children and mom and you're home, so I hardly have time to do much. But when I do like to travel. I love traveling. I love the beach. So those are my vacations, or Disney.
and not to mention where you work, but you oversee a couple locations. So you
Yes,
are.
I hope.
You're in a high level position when it
Yeah.
comes to what you do in your field. So operations, sales.
Yes.
You are an executive leader, lady. And I don't think that we brag enough about ourselves. I think that we always want to give other people's recognition.
Mm-hmm.
But please, Adriana, take a moment because I also want to say that you've done a lot. And you've done a lot of things for nonprofits, and I think you don't give yourself a lot of credit on social media or even when we're around, because you're so humble. Both of you guys are very
Yes.
humbling people, and I'm very blessed to be around with you guys because you guys are hard-working women. So that's the people that I attract, that I want to be around with. But you guys should show that, because you guys do a lot more than I do. I don't have any kids, but seeing you guys hustle the way you guys do, and I'm like, I could barely handle a freaking dog. There's just no way that I can have kids right now or any of that. But you guys
It's
are
hard.
on the
It
go.
definitely is hard, but you know, it's just, I don't know. I think when you're passionate about something, that just, you have to thrive for it. So, you know, when you're passionate and you love what you do, like I myself, like when I'm doing makeup, to me, I don't see it as a job or something like, I'm gonna go do makeup.
It's not.
It's a passion that I have. I enjoy it. So I definitely do recommend that if you're gonna be in an industry or a business, you know, you enjoy what you do, because when you enjoy what you do, it shows.
Yes.
It really does show. So
Yeah.
people enjoy having you around because you're enjoying. You're not like, oh my god, I'm like here, you know. So they feel your energy.
They do.
So
Yeah.
I definitely think it's important. So
That's awesome.
Yes,
And you too, Amiga.
definitely.
Like, there's, when I go to your house, you have your own house. You know, you got yourself together. So did you. You know, like, it's such an amazing experience to see women like you who are literally on a mission.
I have to. I was like, I have little ones who are looking up to me, and I would definitely want to make sure that, you know, if I did this, you can do better. I was like, never give up. Like, that's what I told them. I was like, you know, I wanted to make sure that I went to school, completed my education, because my kids seen everything, you know, that I went through. I was going to school, work full-time, working full-time, but I had, you know, goals in my mind. And I never wanted my kids to say, I settled, or my mom just, you know, my mom just works.
and I think that's important,
day.
because I think that's where we are also get from. Like I grew up with a single mom, as like, you know, as well.
Me too.
You know, I saw her hustling, like
Oh, yeah.
working all the time. Just, you know, it was 6 of us. She took I'm like, how? I only have 2. And I'm like,
Yeah.
God, they're expensive. So I saw that. I saw her working all the time. And no matter, I mean, I don't know what problems she had when we were younger, you know. We didn't see that.
No.
You know, somehow, one way or another, she made it happen. And I saw that, you know, she was always working. And I think we grew up with that.
Yes.
So to me, she's like my inspiration. Like, I'm like, you know what? She did all this. I can do it. Definitely. I'm definitely better, in a better position than she was.
Yes.
Because, you know, when she wasn't, you know, she didn't have an education. She didn't
Right.
have, you know, that high paying job. She was working, cleaning hotels and stuff like that, you know.
Yeah.
She kind of escalated it that way. So it's different, you know. So I think it's very important, because our kids see that, and that's what they're gonna grow up with, that, you know.
And education
Absolutely.
is really
agree.
important. Everywhere you go, you carry your education. So, I mean, I feel like, you know, even when you interview someone, you see a person that went the extra mile and went and got their education. I mean, you're going to see someone that didn't. Like, which, I mean, they're both, but it stands out, like, in your resume. I was like, this person actually went the extra mile. And there's no
Yeah.
excuses. Some people say, well, I just work too much, or I have no, I'm like, I feel that there's no excuses to do what you want to do. Even with my little lash business, I'm like, I'm working full time, and
And you go to school full
everything,
time.
and I go to
Ili,
school.
What are you going to graduate? What are you going to school for?
Well, I'm trying to get my master's right now, too. I can, you know, be more in business management and learn
Your
a lot,
bachelor's?
because my master's.
Your master's.
Yes. I was like, I'm trying to make sure that right now that I manage, like, you know, the medical office,
for
I want to
you,
make sure
Amiga.
that I have more tips, or be able to manage it better, and, you
I
know,
love
just
it.
focus, because honestly, I'm so happy that I did early childhood psychology, because it helped me a lot with my kids to understand them, because, you know, even with our generation, it was different from their generation. So it's really important to understand them. And
We're definitely in a different.
my daughter,
Yeah.
I'm really strict with her about makeup and doing all this. But when she had her little lash, I was like, okay, you're not using something too dramatic, okay? Because I hardly let her use makeup. She's already beautiful. I was like, you don't need it. I was like, but she came up with her little Cupid set, and they're really small, they're really cute, and she just looked so pretty. And I'm like super excited. She came up with this cute little idea. I'm like, there's somewhere in there. Oh, right here.
That's like
So-
you were saying. I think now that we live in a different generation.
It is.
It's
Yes.
normal. Makeup in
Yeah.
in teens is normal.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
Yes.
it's something we definitely didn't grow up with. It's different. There's like lash lifts, and you know, there's
Yes.
all kinds of things. And I'm like, God, what was that when I was growing up?
Now, before we continue, Ventana La Belleza, I know you had asked a question. You can find the lashes if you go to Instagram. and you or go to her website at angelfeathers by Ely.com. You'll be able to order your sets there, or if you go on Instagram, Angel Feathers by Ely, you can go there, click on contact, and you can find their. I think you already have a client wanting to buy lashes from you, so
thank you.
please go there. But I know Adriana mentioned lash lift, right? So there are other procedures, other types of services provided. It's pretty much. Perming. It's perming your lashes.
Yeah, and it's a temporary permanent, and it's a temporary lash lift. It's not permanent. It's not going to last. You know, obviously we have lash growth, and it's funny because last week when we were here, Claudia did mention her waxing her lashes. I think she was so nervous she forgot to talk about all the services she offered. But lash lift is, I feel like, a very good option for younger girls because it's your own lashes. It's natural, and you're just pretty much lifting your own lash.
Yeah, you curl them up.
Especially if you have like really long flat lashes, and there's a lot of girls who
and they have
that.
long lashes that are like literally.
We
straight
actually
down
just
like
recently
that.
did my niece, and she has super long lashes, but so flat that they even kind of like cover her eye.
Wow.
And she was so happy, excited, and she was thrilled. And I'm like, they look so pretty because it's long, natural lash, but it's the curl.
So nice. I've
So
never
yeah,
even.
it's so many.
There's so many
things,
services,
So
yeah.
many services out there.
There's also like tinted lashes,
Tinting.
colors,
tinting
or
eyebrows.
the clusters that are like similar in a way of
Yeah.
volume, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But going back to this is more of like it's custom made already. It's pre-made.
Yes.
So all you gotta
You
do
just
is
have to, pretty much put them on you, and
Yes.
you're good.
And it's like an eyeliner too, so it's
Yeah.
really easy. So it's like you literally put it on like an
Liner,
eyeliner.
I think that saves you a step. Instead
Yes.
of having to do the eyeliner and then the glue on the lash, and then you do the eyeliner and then just place the lash, and you're done.
right. And also as a makeup artist, you pretty much use your own lashes to
I do.
apply on the clients.
Yes.
And there's a reason why, because you're also looking at the shape of their eyes
And that's one of the main things that I decided to do my own lashes, because when you go to the stores, a lot of these bands are thick.
Yes.
They're hard. They're not flexible. And we have people with droopy eyes, who their eye shape is very droopy and goes down. And if you have those hard plasticky bands that aren't flexible, it's hard when you're placing the lash, it won't arch. So I wanted something that I knew that I could, work in any eye shape. And then, depending on the eye, like if
Right.
it's small, big, fullness makes a huge difference on that.
right.
So-
Same thing like you, right? So you selected just like
Yeah.
Adriana, you selected those styles for a reason because it was based on the eye
Yeah.
shape, and you wanted to give women many options.
Options.
To choose, right?
Options.
Yes,
Absolutely.
so I went through like a lot of lashes. I literally got so many samples, and I wanted to make sure that we just offered like the best, lashes, and that's why I wanted to include my friends, because like I said, we're all so different, but we're all friends,
Yeah,
we
we all have different styles. Yep.
and I was like, I need to make sure that I don't just want to put only my style, because my styles is just like, either the like full set, and I'm like, not everybody likes the full effect all the time. And we all got different sets. Like there were so many to pick from. I think there was like over like 50 sets. And
I don't think people realize
it's a lot.
the work.
Yes, it's a lot of work. I was like,
It is
okay.
a lot of work that you do.
Yes.
And it's all working together.
Because
so if you
quality
invest-
it's a
Yes.
huge difference.
I mean,
Flexibility.
I do want to talk about the benefits of wearing lashes. I think that some people say, well, that's just because you're trying to be someone who you're not. No, it's not true. Wearing lashes does enhance your beauty. There's a say that, if you want to feel good, you want to dress good, right? And that goes, and I'm sure a lot of ladies who are into design of fashionistas and things like that. But feeling good is very critical. So by you wearing, your nice outfit every day you wake up to go to work, do your makeup, that is you. That's your lifestyle. That's your routine. The lashes can also impact a lot of your confidence level.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
absolutely. I feel like when I don't, get ready and go that extra mile to get ready and put my lashes, later on, if I have to go to the store, if something comes up, I'm like, I don't know, I don't want to because I didn't do this, or
Yeah.
you just don't feel yourself. You don't feel 100% confident, and you just rather not go or not do certain things. But when you're looking good, you're feeling good, you're ready. You're like, you feel like you're ready to conquer the day, whatever comes your way.
So what else? I mean, is feeling confident. You are, obviously you're pretty, you're beautiful already. We're not saying that you're not, but if you wear lashes, hey, you're just enhancing it.
Yes.
Exactly.
That's the key word that I added to the topic.
Enhancing your own natural beauty. I mean, you're not being fake or overly dramatic. You're just enhancing what you already have.
It's like hair extensions. We already have hair, but we use
Sometimes
hair
you want a
extensions
little extra, volume or an extra.
Whatever makes you feel comfortable. Some people it might be lashes. Some people it might be something different. But to me, I know that I'm not really good with makeup. So I'm like, when I first started using makeup more, I started wearing lashes, and it does. Like, I wouldn't wear them before. But I felt that when I started using them, it just made me feel more confident. And I'm like, oh my God. And I would get so many compliments. And I'm like, it actually makes, your eyes stand out.
Yeah.
Yes, because like I said, when you first meet somebody, you do, that eye connection. I'm like, hi. Yeah. So you look at their eyes, and it's really important. Like, just makes you feel more confident.
I agree, ladies. And I want to say thank you. I'm always honored to have you guys on my show. It's been an honor to have you here. Thank you, Grisela. Thank you. And
Thank you.
Do you guys know Grisela? Do you guys know who Grisela is? No? Okay. But thank you for being on the show and looking at our reviews.
Maybe, but I don't know. I didn't see.
I want to say thank you for being here. You guys are, amazing friends, and also business owners and entrepreneurs, mothers, model figures, because you guys are, and women, Latina business owners. Yes. Not trying to promote Latina, but they are Latina owners. So we're almost coming to the end of our show, but to contact Ailey, please, again, go to her website, angelfeathersbyailey.com. You can place orders there, select what you guys want to get. They're very affordable, great products, and they have my favorite one, Medusa. So try the Medusa one. I'm trying to promote my one that I selected. Kidding.
You can see Erica's video right here. She looks so cute. You just at least click on the Medusa one.
Amiga, take that video off, please.
No, you look amazing.
No, you look so pretty.
You look so natural. Like you're just
And that's what I wanted to capture, just the natural. Like, look, she was being flirty, super cute, and it was just us. It was just us having fun.
I was messing.
We were literally just having fun. We were just taking pictures and videos.
She
was really feeling herself. I had to post that video.
But yeah, so contact her and follow her Instagram, and is Angels Feathers by Ailey. That's her Instagram account. And you guys have Adriana's cell phone number. Remember, she does makeup. She has a team, an amazing energy team that does hair and also aesthetic work for facials and things like that. But her number is 602-334-9940. Adriana is also a sponsor for this show. She was on the last one. But again, thanks for being here. Again, if you guys want to book an appointment, and that is Adriana's Beauty's logo. Thank you.
Oh, yes, thank you.
Go to my website at francescarrero.com, Phoenix, or Thrive Profit Engineer if you guys want to talk to me directly for how to help you elevate your business with franchise development. Or just talk to me if you guys need help. You guys have questions. If you guys need to talk to someone that can help you guys build a lash business like this, Adriana is your girl. And even also Ailey, because she's going through those things too. So we're all about helping each other. Yes, so you heard it from the experts, and they're here to help you. Now, there is one thing that I want to say at the end of my show. I always like to give you guys a quote, and it relates to what we're talking about today's topic. And by Misty Copeland. Be strong, be fearless, and be beautiful. And that meant a lot to me. Yes. Yeah, because it really corresponds to what we're talking about today. There's nothing wrong. It's your journey in life. There's nothing wrong with you feeling yourself gorgeous every day. Post a picture of you every morning on social media and just look fabulous. It boosts your esteem. It boosts your way of confidence. It doesn't matter what people have to say. But all right, guys. Well, thank you. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you, ladies, for being here. Love you guys. And till next time. Bye.
Bye. Thank you so much for having me.
This great deal has already started. We are waiting for you with more tools to take your company to the next level in the next edition of Boost Your Business.